Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. Okay, so let's get started. So speaking on the relationship front, we have the 7th house here. Sorry about the dogs barking. We have the 7th house, so everything to do with your love relationship or your committed relationship. This is normally when you've been with somebody for some time. It doesn't have to be marriage or engagement, but it can indicate that, but it can also indicate being with somebody going to the next level. This is not a love affair in the 7th house. This is a committed love relationship, or it can be a partnership, as in a business partnership. It also does indicate the lower courts in certain cases as well. So there may be some legal things, or to do with justice and balance, you know, something like that coming in. Now we've got at the bottom Aquarius coming in, and then at the top we've got Lakshmi, bright future. So this is saying that Aquarius is always about the future, all right? Always about glimpses of the future, or getting an idea about the future, or you may have something that you want to move forward on with your person into the future, or it could be a business partnership. If it's a business partnership, technology may very well be coming in. It's very futuristic energy, this Aquarius, very futuristic. It's about high tech or advanced tech. There can be travel involved here. It's also about meeting or connecting with people who are different from yourself. Now, they could be very cutting edge or just very technologically aware, or they may have very different ideas from you. They could also come from a different cultural background or just a different orientation to you altogether, but you're going to learn from them. You could also have acquaintances and people coming into your life, or they could be social contacts or contacts that you have that are going to support you in some way. You may have a big idea in this regard if it's a business situation. It could also be friendships coming in to support you at this time as well. But it's a very futuristic energy, very innovative, inventive energy. That is Aquarius. If this is a love affair or going into a marriage, or is about a partnership, this could be somebody coming in who is Aquarian by nature. They may not be an Aquarius, but they may have Aquarian factors in their chart, or they just could be very much that way inclined. They could be quite air-oriented, or just, have ideas which are more advanced and so on. But it's ultimately about moving forward and getting glimpses of the future. Whatever is going on in this house for you, Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine, okay? So please do that. Let go of all the worry. Let go of all the unnecessary stress, because what you do is you block yourself. You block this energy, and you don't want to block this Aquarian energy, okay? In some cases, it could be that you have been a little bit aloof, or not quite emotionally invested in your relationship. Aquarius energy can sometimes be that. If you're looking on behalf of a partner, they may have been like that. They may have just been in their own space and not necessarily emotionally connected, or they may just be projecting that at this time, all right? But Lakshmi is here to say that not to worry. There is a bright future, a lot of abundance here, which is abundance of love and sharing and mutual support, and it could be business, as I said, business related as well. Now, then we go on to the 6th house. We have 6th house here, which is to do with your routines. Now, this is around your daily work routines, or wherever it is, whatever it is that you do on a daily basis. It's also to do with your health, your diet, and your well-being in that regard, your lifestyle, and everything to do with the structure of that on a daily basis. Your life force as well comes into this. It can also be to do with pets. That may be important for some of you. Now, we've got at the bottom Jupiter coming in, and we've got Irene, peace. So the 6th house could, if you are looking for work, or you are sort of changing horses, perhaps you're changing things up, that is coming in here for those that have been doing something already. There could be a change for you, something like an apprenticeship, or some kind of organization regarding your routines. It could also be, workplace or work colleague related. You could be having a change or a shift or some sort of breakthrough around that. If it's health and diet and well-being, just be careful with the Jupiter card, because this can be an overindulgence, too much. Jupiter is wonderfully expansive. It's the biggest planet. It's very abundant in its energy. It expands anything it touches. So just be careful careful that you don't go too overboard with your what you're eating, sweet things, or anything that is going to push you over the edge. Try and stay in balance, and obviously enjoy yourself, but just don't be careful that you don't overdo it with Jupiter. But if it's to do with a health matter that you have been working on, you could get a breakthrough or some kind of relief or rescue with Jupiter. Luck comes in with Jupiter. All of these things come in with your 6th house. So this is the mastery of your craft, work-related, and also health, diet, and well-being related, and lifestyle. So some kind of abundance is coming in for you. The number 7 could be important. Could be an important figure. It could be 7 days, 7 weeks, or just the number 7. But it's all about bringing something in for you, some sort of abundance or breakthrough or luck or expansion. Or it could just, as we say, be like a rescue or a relief from something that has been in this house for you. Now, you've got Irene at the top piece. So this is saying there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. Now, you've had Lakshmi saying the same thing. Stop worrying, okay? You need to let go of that, because it actually does block you. And it actually does also have an effect on your nervous system. All right, it puts your nervous system under stress. That affects your skin, it affects your well-being, your sleep, lots of things. All right, so really you want to just let go of that and rather redirect your energy into other things like having fun, enjoying yourself. All right, too much work can make you really go into analysis paralysis, or just be over analyzing everything with the 6th house. That can happen as well. You want to rather focus on alchemy. That is something that the 6th house is all about, alchemy. All right, so transforming things, the 6th house. So this is very much your area. So it's also about detail, it's about decluttering, it's about organization, it's about clearing things up, getting things organized, and so on. But she's saying come back to the peace. All right, there's abundance here. There's dolphins in the background. She is incredibly peaceful. There's abundance here. There's a child here, and this is all symbolizing enjoyment and relaxation, and not to worry. The universe has got your back with this. Rather indulge in looking after your well-being, your health, and your diet. Do all sort of peace enhancing activities. So this can be yoga, walks in nature, salt baths. Do whatever you can to look after your health and your well-being, and everything else will take care of itself. Now, we have also got Sikh quiet time here. So she's indicating that there is going to be a period, I feel it's between things here. So whether there's multitasking coming in here, and there's also completion of one thing and the beginning of another. And there could be that period in between where you need to do this. Sikh is about quiet time. It's about meditation, very much a 6th house thing. Meditation, spending time in your own space, quiet, resting, and just rejuvenating between cycles or between things. It says take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Right? Very important. We all need to do that. It can also be that you can do this in an area which is important for you. So that could be in nature, or just in your own space, doing whatever it is that is going to enhance this activity for you. Okay. Now, we have also got going in with the 6th house, we have got the 10th house, which is coming in. Now, this is to do with aspects around career, fame, reputation, and public status. All right, so this may be going very much in hand with the 6th house around work, or the craft that you do, or mastery of your craft. All right, so we're going to get to that, but just before we do that, you've also got 2 of autumn coming in here. So this is saying bring fun into everything you do. All right, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. All right, so this is coming in. It's saying that there's going to be quite a bit going on, as I indicated already with January. And what it is saying, it's all very well multitasking, and the 6th house can be very, very good at that. Anybody with a strong 6th house or Virgo can be very good at that, sifting and sorting and working with details and clarifying things and so on, being very efficient. But you also want to be only directing those wonderful qualities and skills into things that you enjoy doing. All right, it's no good directing those wonderful qualities and skills into things that are boring, or bring you down, or are not satisfying, or are not going to fulfill you in any way. You've got fulfillment here. So you've got a very strong opportunity in this next month going forward, maybe into the next 2 to 3 months, to find this fulfillment for yourself now. But only you can do that, okay? Only you are in charge. You are CEO of your life. All right, you are CEO. So this is saying, you know, this is a wonderful quality that you have, being able to juggle or being able to do many things, but it must be things that you enjoy, and you must have fun. You must love what you're doing. You must be passionate about what you're doing. Then whatever it is that you're juggling, or you're busy handling, decisions that you're making, all of that just flows. It flows beautifully because you're doing things that you love and things that you enjoy. So have fun, enjoy yourself along the way, and everything else will take care of itself. And certainly Jupiter is about that. It's expansion, it's enjoyment, it's getting social, it's getting out there. It's really about the love of life. That is what Jupiter is about. Okay, so make sure that you bring that in. We have also got, as I said, the 10th house. Now at the bottom we've got Leo, I will, and we've got at the top Maeve, cycles and rhythms. So what this is saying is that I feel that for some of you, you may be completing something, and then you're kind of going to go through a period of looking at what you're going to do next. And maybe this is where the Mercury retrograde is coming in. Remember, it's 14 Jan to 4 Feb, and while other factors, other pieces are falling into place. All right. But 10th house is fame, reputation, your career. It can also be authority figures or authoritative institutions. That can be government, legal, any kind of institution may come in with the 10th house. It could also be authoritative figures, but it can also be your public status. Now, with the Leo energy at the bottom, this is saying that you're going to be the center of attention in some way, shape, or form in this house. But it can also be that you may need to step up into a role, into a higher role or a bigger role for yourself. The Leo energy is very much about being the center of attention. It's a very vivacious energy. It's got a wonderful heart quality to it. It's very warm, honorable. There are lots of integrity. All of these factors come in with the 10th house, so that you may be called upon to bring that into your 10th house. Honor, integrity. It can also be pride in some instances, but it really is about enjoyment. Enjoying the spotlight if it is falling on you, or you may be required to step into the spotlight. Show the world what you've got, okay? Show the world what you can do, and be proud. Be proud of what you can do, okay? You know, shine your light. That's what it's saying. It's also got a very creative energy, very, very creative energy. This is so wonderful for the 10th house. It's also very playful energy. Again, this fun, enjoyment, having fun, and getting out there and enjoying what you do. If you enjoy what you do, everything else takes care of itself. All right. So that's very much a Leo quality. It's also it could be around children. This could be having that childlike enthusiasm for something, enjoying something, but it could also be some sort of career or activity around children that could be coming in. It's also got a gypsy quality associated with it, doing many things at many times, changing hats. So constantly revolving around things that you enjoy. You may have more than one thing that you enjoy, and you're juggling those at this time. It's very strongly indicated here. Or maybe that is the way of the future for you. Maybe you need to be juggling more than one thing to give you fulfillment and satisfaction. You know, don't get yourself stuck in a corner or doing one particular thing which kind of is boring, or it's going to dull you. You know, it's going to dull your energy. You want to be doing different things because you're built for that. All right, multitasking, enjoying lots of different things, showing your efficiency and your skill set, and don't be afraid to show off. Okay, with this Leo energy. But certainly something is, or someone or something is going to be put in the spotlight. You may have to step up, as I said. It's also very romantic and loving energy. So for some of you, it could be that you're meeting somebody in the workplace. It could be that. But it is also, again, just the love of life. Really, very much a Leo quality. All right. It could also be something to do with moving into a sphere in your 10th house, which is kind of very grand, almost royal. You could be treated like royalty, or you could be stepping into a role which has that persona attached to it. You could be on the stage, you could be in media, or you could be doing work which is theatrical. in nature, costumes and theatre and anything to do with that also comes in with the Leo energy. So that's got that regal energy, very proud, regal or royal or grand energy. Okay, luxurious energy comes in here. With Maeve, it's saying cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. All right. So this again comes the warning, especially with the Jupiter energy. You could be having such a good time that you're burning the candle at both ends. You won't be able to do that with the Maeve energy. All right. She's saying that you need to honor this. So when you're tired, rest. When you need to retreat and have some quiet time, make sure that you're doing that. And when you feel energetic and you want to get on and do things and you're feeling like you're powering through things, well, then that's fine. But then make sure that you have a rest cycle at the end of that. You must follow the biorhythms and the cycles of your body. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Don't go overboard with eating or imbibing or whatever it may be, okay, or just exhausting yourself, doing too many things at once and then wondering why you're feeling exhausted, okay. So this is about managing your energy, because there is an opportunity coming in for you in this 10th house, and this could be where you've got to step out and show the world what you're made of. There's an opportunity coming in, but you don't want to be so tired that you miss it or you're distracted, all right. So get ready. Prepare your body, look after your health and your diet and your well-being. Make sure you manage that and your time and honor the cycles of your body and get ready for this opportunity coming in. As I said, I feel you are between cycles or you will be soon, because you've got grand trine blessings coming in. This is about a completion. Or something coming into completion. It could also be closure on something. You could be getting closure on something. Certainly with Mercury retrograde, this could be meeting with somebody from your past and getting closure in some way, shape or form. Whether they settle something for you or they give you information which closes a door or gives you something important to take forward into the future. Whatever it is, closure and a completion comes in. There's also harmony coming in with this, but also blessings. Okay, so yet again we have this Jupiter coming in with these blessings. The grand trine is a very harmonious energy. It's saying that whatever blocks or hurdles you've had in your way up till now, expect them to be lifted and there to be a flow. So there's going to be a flow forward in some way, shape or form, but don't become complacent or coast, okay? You still have to steer your ship with this energy. Yes, you will be blessed, and yes, there will be flow, and yes, there will be things happening, and certainly with Jupiter, it could be quite fast moving. You will have multiple opportunities. You need to follow them all. So manage your energy, as I said. But make sure that you are steering your ship. Whatever you start under this energy, you must finish, because there's a tendency to sit back and just let it go. You want to finish whatever you start under this energy. And keep the shore in sight or your destination in sight, and make sure that you keep moving towards that, and don't get distracted. All right, keep moving, follow the flow, but manage this energy, because it could be quite powerful, this movement. It's also about the rising up of talents and abilities and skills that you have, whether you have utilized them in the past or not. Something could trigger them and they start rising up, and this is where the juggling, using all your skills and talents, things that you have taken for granted in yourself. You may have just come in with them into this lifetime and just taken them for granted. But this is saying that you need to harness these abilities and talents and skills now. Try different things. Use your opportunities that are coming towards you, and try different things until you hit on the right recipe or the right note. But make sure that you keep going until you get, until you bring it home, until you land it, or until you reach your destination. But you could just be in that period where you're ending something and you're beginning something else. We have got another beautiful card coming for you, a major arcana, the World, number 21. And it's saying here, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So as I said, you're completing something and you're beginning something else. As I said, this may unfold over a period of time. It may not all happen in January. Everybody's different. We're all on slightly different timelines. Take it as it resonates. But it's saying that you've got wonderful opportunities coming in. So something is going to be successful for you. But it could also be that you are completing something and now you're looking around to see what direction you want to go in. And this requires contemplation. And this is why you've got the quiet time, quiet time. And why you also have the peace peace-loving activities, and the enjoyment factor. Enjoy everything that you're doing, because somewhere in there's going to be a few gems that you can follow up on. It may just lead you in another direction. It may give you a signpost to where you need to be and what you need to be doing. So not all of this may apply to you, but it may be applying to some of you. So a journey that is now complete, the freedom to go in any direction, or a brilliant success. So see how it comes in for you. But this is a very, very positive card. Literally have the world at your doorstep. It could also indicate travel. The Aquarian card may also indicate travel as well. You may be lucky or get a breakthrough in that regard. It may come via work, or you may be doing that to do with work. Just take it as it resonates, but wonderful positive card coming in for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and take care, and I will see you next time.